The same ordeal met Nicholas Mwangi, an online driver who operates in Nairobi.
It was on Sunday, 9th November. Nikiwa kwa kazi kama kawaida masaa jioni, around 9. Nikapata request from South Sea, pale Naivas supermarket. The trip was heading to Imala Mall on Mombasa Road. Na cause mimi nafanya na gari van, that is Excel, client walikuwa 5. Waliingia kwa gari na nikaanza trip. Ilikuwa trip ya Bolt. But before nifike Imala Mall, kwa hiyo kamtelemuko, the co-driver, the passenger who was behind me, alinirushia waya kwa my neck, akaninyonga nayo. Then the co-driver mwenye alikuwa amekaa kwa hii kiti ya mbele akaeka gari neutral na akasikilia steering na mikono yote mbili. So for me, niliachilia steering, nikaachilia mafuta, but the car was still moving because ni kwa mtelemuko na gari kwa neutral. Hapo ndio walininyonga kabisa. Sasa wakakuwa like wote wako on to me. Mmoja ananinyonga, mwingine ananiumiza na kunifinya my private part, na sikuwa na mood, of which hiyo gari iko na space hapa. Walinipitishia hapa nyuma, wakanilalisha hapo nyuma. The co-driver took over the car, so hakuna mahali hata gari lisimama. So hata gari haikusimama kwa Imala Mall, hapo Imala Mall. So the moment alitake over, aliendelea tu na safari. Alikuwa nataka password ya simu yangu, pin ya simu yangu. I think because nilikuwa kwa ile mstuko nilisahau, so nikapeana the long one. Walitumia hiyo buduki kunigonga. Walikuwa na ile gadget ya kutafuta tracker, na there was a lot of was happening. Kila mtu alikuwa na kazi yake. Kuna huyo alikuwa anatafuta tracker, kuna huyo pesa I think alikuwa na simu yangu. So kuna venye alikuwa na kopa pesa kwa marafiki. Ile pesa nilikuwa nayo kidogo kwa M-Pesa, walitransfer. Then bahati mbaya nilikuwa na kale mobile banking app ile ya Equity, na ilikuwa kwa simu. Waliipata, wakaitisha pia pin ya hiyo, nikawapatia, withdraw ile pesa nilikuwa nayo kidogo pia kwa account. So a lot was happening because walienda kunitupa Emali bila nguo yote ile. Walinirusha huko akiwa amenifunga kwa kichaka mahali kwa bush.
The same shock hit Raphael Kariuki, an investor, when his employee, an online driver, was taken through the same torture and dumped in Emali after the thieves made away with a Toyota Esquire, registration number KDM 445Y.
One of my vehicles, a new car, a KDM Toyota Esquire, through the normal routine of the driver, he was requested. So he moved from a village market all the way to South Sea. He dropped a client, and from there, as it is normal, another request came in. So he picked the request. The request was directing him to go to Imala Mall. And now, when he was requested to go to Imala Mall, he picked his clients. They were 6 in number. Wakaingia kwa gari na wakaanza kufululiza kwenda Imala Mall. And considering that it was through the platform of Bolt, it was not suspicious. So he carried them and took them all the way to Imala Mall. But as they were getting there at around General Motors, pale yakiteremka, the guy behind him akamweka waya kwa shingo, and he pulled him back. And the other guy that was next to him came closer to the driver, and he took over the steering wheel, and he was pulled back, akarushwa hapa nyuma. So from there all the way now he was taken now to Emali. The car was going through that route of Mombasa. Ikakuwa sasa ni vita. Yeah, he was wrapped up, akatolewa nguo, akafungwa na waya kwa mikono, akarudishwa mikono nyuma, and even the legs as well. So akafungwa kabisa, and from hapo ikakuwa sana vita all through. So they managed to take his phones, to transfer some money from his bank account, equity account, to wherever, I don't know where they transferred, but it's through a line that can be seen. And all the way now they took him to Emali. Kufika Emali, wakaingia Tsavo National Park, wakaingia huko ndani, wakampiga kabisa properly, and wakamfunga kwa mti. But through the grace of God, he managed to release himself kwa kichwa, ile kitu kama iko kwa shingo, akaanza kutoa. And now from there now he crawled all the way like a kilometer. He was in bad shape kwa sababu hata kuongea he could not talk kwa sababu here he had all the marks za hiyo wire alikuwa ameweka kwa shingo. His hands ziko na hizo marks and they were really swollen. Even one hand haikuwa inasimama vizuri kwa sababu amefungwa vibaya kabisa. And even the legs he could not stand properly. And in fact they had even messed with his private parts. Walikuwa wamevuta kabisa. So even standing was a problem. So I made sure that he first went for a medical checkup, akaangaliwa. Only later now to come and realize now that when the investigator of the insurance came to check the documents to see that the abstract ilikuwa yake, his personal items, not for the car. So by that time now, that's when I engaged now the DCI Emali to ask what is happening. So when I asked them, they told me now I was supposed to come to Imara where they have a police station around their place. So that's why they brought the issues of jurisdiction. They said that when the clans they were clans when they were being picked, but they turned violent to him and they became criminals at Imara. So it was upon Imara to take up the investigation. Funny enough, those were after 10 days. So when I went to Imara to pursue them, to give me the abstract and to maybe to do the investigations, they told me they could not take over the matter because it was past 10 days. So from there, then again, they referred me back to Emali. So Emali, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But eventually, after some days, around 15 days, that's when now they gave me the abstract and I brought it to the insurer.
Investors in this industry and drivers say this is now becoming a menace. Brought together by a shared pain and traumatic experience, drivers who have lost their car to robbery with violence have set up a team which held close discussions with the National Transport and Safety Authority for the better part of Monday. The amalgamation of Digital Taxi Transport Organization has also formally written to the Principal Secretary, State Department of Transport and the NTSA with the following demands. The NTSA to compel Bolt Support Kenya to produce the passengers who carjacked and injured the drivers. They are also demanding NTSA to suspend Bolt operations in the territory of Kenya until such passengers are produced and prosecuted by the Kenyan courts. They are also demanding NTSA to ensure the drivers are compensated for the losses and expenses incurred during and after the ordeal.
For many victims, the theft happens in minutes, but the consequences can last for months or even years. As the cases now pile up, questions remain about how quickly justice can catch up. Muthoni Brenda for TV 47.